Good afternoon, student. This is Vijay Vinayak Ravane. We will see the new topic in this video. In this video, we will see about the conservative forces. So you already have studied about the forces, but how the conservative forces are different from those forces, we will see in this video. So the example of the conservative forces are gravitational force, electrostatic force, and spring force. The reason for keeping these forces separately is that if we do some work against these forces, it will get stored in the potential energy. So what is this potential energy and how it is get stored in terms of it, we will see in the example. So very simple example is that whenever you will do some work against the gravitational force, it will get stored into some energy. We will understand this concept by taking some example. So let's take one example. We are storing the tap water into the syntax by using motor. Means the water coming from your tap which is on the floor, by using the electrical energy we are pushing that water into the syntax which is at the top of your house. So whatever the work done by the electric motor will get stored in terms of potential energy. To understand this, we must know the formula for the work done. Work done is nothing but the force into displacement. Here, the force on the water, if that water is on the ground, is mg, which is the gravitational force, where m is the mass of the water and g is the gravitational acceleration. Now, when we are moving this water onto some height, means we are doing some work against the gravitational force of the earth. Now, this work done will get stored into the potential energy. So one very important thing that you have to remember here, that work done is equals to the potential energy. But it is only in the case of conservative forces. If we are doing the work against the conservative forces, then that work will be stored in the potential energy. Here the conservative force is the force due to gravitation, that is gravitational force due to earth, and work we are doing against it, the motor work. What is that electric motor is doing? It is lifting water from ground to some height. Means motor is doing work against the gravitational force. Therefore this work done will get stored into the potential energy. So as I mentioned, there are three such type of forces that we have to study in our syllabus. First one that we have just taken, gravitational force. Second one is the spring force, and third one is the electrostatic force. So we will not go in much depth because it will require a lot of energy and lot of calculations and expression also. In this video, we will just remember some important formula related with these conservative forces. So let's take one by one. As we have seen, the gravitational force Fg is equal to mass into acceleration, that we have studied or you might be studying in future. Then second one is the spring force. Fs is equal to k into x, where k is the spring constant and x is the displacement. So I will understand or I will teach you a little bit about this. You might have seen the spring. If we try to pull it, spring will try to bring it back. If we push it, again it will try to bring the spring portion to the original position. So in this way, spring also tries to keep the position of the spring to the original position. So this is also an example of the conservative force. The next one is the electrostatic force. Electrostatic force is nothing but the force between two charges. That charges may be positive or negative. So its value is given by the Coulomb's law, which is F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by R square, where K is the constant of proportionality. Q1 and Q2 are the charges on the bodies on which we are finding this force, and R is nothing but the distance between two charges. In electrostatic field also, if we try to move a given charge from one position to another position, the field created by another charge will try to bring that charge to the original position. So it is again the example of conservative force. Then we have to remember that the potential energy is equal to the force into displacement. This displacement may be against the gravitational force, may be against spring force, may be against the electrostatic force. All these displacement will result into development of the potential energy. So it's enough for today. We will continue with the next topic in the next video. Thank you.